Episode 11. En de te Europe patamoi duo, chrenos te kai istras, malas detain chromaion, archein horizusi, kai tuton chrenos men eston, boreon okeanon, istras de eston euxenon, ponton katadidoi, perasantes de pe kai tuste, kelton ton huper chrenon arcusen enion, kai geton ton huper istron, hus dacus calusen. Haroi men hutoi kat eperon, hos engutata elthein, tu acribus. Appian continues now his geographical explanation of the extent of the Roman Empire. Endete Europe, and in Europe, two rivers, patamoi duo. Notice this is masculine plural nominative, and duo, a declinable cardinal numeral. Two rivers, the Rhine, Chrenos, and the Istros. Now the Istros we know better as the Danube. The Rhine and the Istros. These rivers very much malesta limit or set a boundary on the Archein, the empire, the extent of the empire of the Romans. Tain is the definite article, going with Archein, and then this genitive plural quite commonly goes between the definite article and the object of the definite article. Choridzusi is third person plural because the subject is patamoi duo. And kai, of these, meaning of these two rivers, the Rhine River, Chrenosmen, toward the northern ocean, Boreon Okeanon, toward the northern ocean, and the Istros, de, notice the men de, the Rhine does this, the Istros, or the Danube, toward the Black Sea, eston euxenon ponton. Notice how Appian distinguishes between an okeanon, an ocean, and a ponton, a sea. So the Istris, kata didoi. This is from the me verb, kata, didomi. It is third singular and indicative, kata didoi. And this means to empty or to give into, as the LSJ says. Perhaps terminate or empty out is how we should translate it. So then, parasantes de, this parasantes from the verb parao, it is an aorist participle in the masculine, plural, and nominative. It refers to the Romans. So the Romans then, they rule Arcusen, passing by these, I believe tuste here refers to the rivers, passing by a little bit, to some extent, these two rivers. The Romans rule the Celts, Kelton. They rule Ton and Neon, some of the Celts, Ton and Neon, that are beyond the Rhine. And they also rule over, taking the genitive again with Arcusen, the Getai, some of those which are beyond the Danube. So the Celts who are on the other side of the Rhine, would be this region here on the map, and some of the Getai that live on the other side of the Danube, which isn't pictured here. Although here we have a little bit of the Ister on the map here. And these Getai are the ones whom they call, meaning the Romans call, Dacus, the Dacians. Now, since Appian is writing in the rule of Hadrian, he's referring to Trajan's war with the Dacians when he mentions them. These, then, hutoi, are the boundaries with respect to the mainland. To come, elthein, to approximate as closely as possible, hosengutata, to accuracy, to acribus.